Bitcoin got rejected right here from the 4-hour EMA ribbon. We've been bearish since this chart is actually breaking out to the upside. This is the stablecoin dominance chart. And yeah guys, in today's video we are going to have a look at the S&P 500 volatility index and at some different charts which basically have to tell us right now what's going on with Bitcoin, right? But let's start with Bitcoin right here on the daily time frame. I want to show you the Fibonacci retracement tool right here. If you measure from this bottom till this top, then like I said in my previous video as well, it's kind of a weird spot where Bitcoin has been setting this low because it is below a important Fibonacci level, the 23.60%. So right now you can see that with that bounce coming up, we actually got rejected from the 23.60%. And it looks like Bitcoin could be coming down if we cannot reclaim this level to 24,100, the next Fibonacci level, guys. And here we can see it a little bit better, guys. On the 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin, we have a very clear uptrend in the relative strength index, so there's a very clear divergence. We are seeing the price moving sideways kind of, while the relative strength index is going up, and this generally can mean two things. The first thing is like a bullish divergence, right? So the price goes lower with a lower low, the relative strength index gives a higher low, which is known as a bullish divergence, which is known to be one of the first signals you see when there is a trend reversal. But right here it might be different because sometimes what we are seeing is that the price moves sideways while the momentum indicators go up, so they have more space to break down and continue this downtrend. And I think it looks more like that if you look at Bitcoin. But if you would just look at the Bitcoin chart, I think it would be very difficult to come to this conclusion. I think this is the chart that really helped me, guys, take profits on Bitcoin. Because this is the stablecoin dominance, which right now is still in an uptrend, and it's even breaking out to the upside from this falling wedge formation. So as long as we are in this uptrend on the stablecoin dominance, I'm going to be bearish on Bitcoin until we break down right here. If we break down from this rising channel, I think that is a confirmation of the bull market, guys. So that would be very, very bullish. Guys, when we have a look at the volatility index right here, we are knocking on some resistance. So we have some resistance right here, some horizontal resistance, and we are knocking on that door. And if we can break in that volatility index to the upside, most likely we will see the S&P 500 coming down right here, breaking this uptrend. And I think, guys, this is actually quite possible. I shared yesterday a video over on Twitter. Let me check where I can find that. If we go to my profile right here, and this video you basically have to watch because I cannot talk about it right here. But this video is basically explaining what is going to happen with the S&P 500 and how you can prepare for it. So guys, it's also important, if you have a Twitter account, make sure to like this tweet, make sure to retweet this tweet so people can actually prepare. But what we are seeing right here, guys, is that we are going to test a major support. And maybe Michael Burry is right, and we are going to see a massive drop in September in the stock markets. Something similar like we have seen right here, or something similar like we have seen right here in a very short amount of time, like a black swan event, something like that. I think it's definitely possible because we got rejected at... Yeah, it did stop right here. We got rejected at the top right here, and now we're getting rejected at this top right here. So it really makes sense if we were to come down at least to that uptrend, but with a possibility of breaking that uptrend to the downside. And of course, if this were to break out to the downside, it will become very ugly for Bitcoin too. So yeah, this is what we're watching, and I'm going to be, like I said in my previous video as well with my strategy, I'm going to be a little bit conservative because I've been going all in on Bitcoin right here at the bottom. I've put all my money, all my stablecoins, like 100% is in crypto, and that went like a little bit over 100% right now, correcting. It would be stupid of me if Bitcoin were to set a double bottom right here, and I just have been riding those gains back to the entry point again. So I'm not going to do that. I took profits. I also shared it over on WhaleAlerts. I took profits, quite a big chunk of profits, and I don't regret that because this chart is still not giving me the confirmation of that Bitcoin can just go. Can just go with a lot of liquidity. The liquidity right now is really dry in the crypto space. And we are seeing that the dominance of stablecoins is still walking up front, right? Still in this uptrend. Just see it break out. So yeah, I just want to see this resolve first. I want to see this push higher, Bitcoin go lower, or I want to see the support break down. These are like some scenarios that I want to see before I'm going to take any action and going to rebalance my portfolio. So guys, this is what I'm watching. If you like this content, guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below so you are getting notified whenever I upload a new video. I still want to share a very interesting picture with you, and that is actually this one. Someone is sharing about Bitcoin cycles, and I just want to give my quick opinion about this. We are going to dive in this very more deep on the channel in future videos, but there's just a lot of things to talk about if you ask me. So that's why it's so important that you just subscribe, you have the bell icon on, so whenever we're talking about these things, you get that information. But people are really expecting Bitcoin to do something like this, where we can have an uptrend, continue this uptrend but losing momentum. And I would disagree with that. I think it also really depends on the money printer, but I would really disagree with that, because I think the next bear market of Bitcoin can be a multi-year long bear market, which will bring the price of Bitcoin below this low, below $15,000. We have seen this with the dot-com bubble, and especially when you take inflation into consideration, Bitcoin hasn't seen that much of a bull market the previous one. It's kind of crazy. I showed you the other day in the channel as well, the bull market right here to $70,000 on this chart against US dollars. It looks like, wow, that was a bull market. But if you look at the amount of money that is being printed, it wasn't that much of a bull market. Of course it was a bull market, but there was not much of an increase in purchasing value. Not as much as you would believe if you just look at the US dollar valuation. Because the amount of US dollar printed is insane in 2020 and 2021. So yeah, it really depends on the money printer. Of course, the more the money printer goes on, the higher Bitcoin probably goes, but not directly in terms of purchasing power. That is very important to note, because otherwise it can be an illusion, right? If you are losing money while investing in Bitcoin, yeah, that is not the way that we do it. So what I'm using to predict these things is just market cycles that have worked over a very long period of time on the regular financial markets. These are like 16-year cycle, all the cycles that I'm talking about right here. That combined with derivatives exchange data will show us a little bit what is going on, when Bitcoin is going to top, when Bitcoin is going to bottom, which years will be the price will be going up, and which years the price will be going down. So yeah, guys, that's very interesting, and we will talk more about that here on the channel in the future. So another thing, of course, if Bitcoin can come up, reclaim the 4-hour EMA ribbon, and then reclaim that Fibonacci level, we do most likely get that push up to fill that CME futures gap above us. But as of now, in the shorter term time frame, Bitcoin just doesn't show really a lot of strength. We got a small push right here, already bleeding, while the relative strength index coming up right now, testing the support with a possibility of breaking down. So yeah, guys, not too bullish at all right here. Also a little bit weird trading between these Fibonacci levels. So I would expect Bitcoin, like I said in my previous videos as well, to basically drop lower. Okay, guys, that was it for today's video. Make sure to watch this tweet, guys. Very important. I will put a link down below in the description. Make sure to subscribe down below. Make sure to put the bell icon. Make sure to drop a like. And if you have a good day, if you want a good day, make sure to drop a comment down below as well. Guys, I want to wish you all a beautiful day. And I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.